Hi guys, so I have a little bit of a rant tonight. I really wanted to go hang out with my son tonight, so we went to Dave and Buster's. And if you notice that my nose is red, it's because I have a little bit of a cold, not because I've been doing anything else extracurricular. Anyhow, so I take my son to Dave and Buster's, and this kid is playing on a game next to my son's, and he says, he looks at me, he's like, "Can you help me?" And I'm thinking, oh, how sad. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? He's like, I'm trying to play this game. I was like, oh, okay. Where's your mom? And I thought, well, what if he doesn't have a mom? So I go, well, where's your dad? And then I thought, well, what if he doesn't have a dad? So I said, well, who did you come here with? And he's like, them. And he like points over to these people. And I'm thinking, okay. Now, granted, these are like teenagers. And they weren't even playing Connect 4. And if you've ever been to Dave & Buster's, you know what like Connect 4 is. So the game wasn't even started. They were just staring at the advertisement for it. And they were just, I don't know if they were high as a kite or what, but they were just like just in La La Land. So I just was like, okay. So I swiped my card. And when I was going to swipe my card, it's like, yeah, right there. Like really rude. I was like, okay. And he was probably like my son's age. He's probably like maybe 8 or something, 7 or 8. So I swiped the card and I was thinking to myself, manners. Awesome. Okay. Well,
yeah, great manners.
Great manners. Yeah. So then, I never used the word ratchet really, but I was like, damn, that's kind of ratchet, And then his little friend or brother, cousin, whoever came up and was on the game next to him. And he was fake playing, And the kid points to me, he's like, ask her. And I was like, oh, So I kind of like walked off a little bit. I was just thinking, so I watched them, because we moved on to a different game. And I watched them and they were just running loose in this place and they were young. And I still, Dylan is turning, on Monday, Dylan is turning 9. So happy birthday to him. And it's gone by so fast. But I mean, I still like keep a close eye on him. Ridiculously close eye. And overprotective close eye, I would think. And I'm thinking these people are just letting their kids run loose. And then they complain when they get on the news that, their kid's missing or kidnapped. And I'm sure, situations where, you get off the bus and the kid's been kidnapped. Like, that's not the parent's fault. I get that. But you're in stone land, literally just like, and your kid's talking to strangers, asking them for help. And they're running buck wild loose in this place full of adults that are drinking. And was a little disturbed by it, but I thought, poor mannerisms and, the parents or whoever these caretakers are just highly inappropriate. I found it highly disturbing. You guys can probably think that I'm just blowing it out of proportion, but this is just my rant for my Saturday evening. I hope everybody's being safe. I'm just hanging out with my son and had a great time. We had a great dinner and a fun night. And I'm really looking forward to going to my concert tomorrow and seeing Gary Allen. I love him so much. I need to get my nail fixed. I have like a nub right now. And it's easier to pick with. I'm just kidding. I just not really do that. But I'll go get it fixed tomorrow. So, yeah, like don't let your kids see your ratchet ass ways. And I never use that word, but don't let your kids become ratchet like that where they're disturbing other patrons for help while you just stare stoned off into La La Land. So that's my rant for the evening. I guess I'm out now, but I hope that everyone is safe and happy and healthy and doing great. And shout out to Izzy. I hope that you got concert tickets. I know that like a half dozen went up on Craigslist. And shout out to DJ Still because you played 9 to 5 and some Dierks Bentley. So that made my evening, and I hope everybody's having a good night. See ya.